Dyslexia is trouble with everything.
One of my teachers just wrote stuff on the board and said, do this. You don't even know what it means.
Even now I say sometimes that I'm just no good.
Schools still tend not to like even to use the D word, dyslexia.
The teachers are really not well informed about dyslexia.
The system has to change.
Because there's so many out there that don't know that they have dyslexia.
I really feel it's a human rights issue to know kids, a certain amount of kids, at least 10% are going to fail automatically at school and not do anything about it is nothing short of criminal.
The child fails again and again and nobody explains to them. So their feeling becomes one of shame. There's shame. Many people hide it. And they feel marginalised. They are marginalised because they can't participate.
Dyslexia is a very real neurobiological difficulty where brain cells don't talk to each other as well as they should be. Perhaps they're not as effective and efficient. Doesn't mean our kids aren't smart. That's the thing about dyslexia. These kids can be really smart, but when it comes to formal learning, that's when it's really difficult.
And kids with dyslexia, we know, have difficulty with establishing that phonemic awareness skill set.
There are always these children that you think should be getting it. They're bright, they can answer questions in class, they seem really engaged, and yet when they actually sit down to do their reading and their writing, they seem to have trouble.
The kind of red flags you'd be looking for would be a child who'd be struggling with phonological awareness tasks, who'd be struggling with learning their letters, who might be struggling with some basic verbal memory, short-term memory type tasks. Those would be the things that you would see as the risk factors.
Prep, Kinder 1, you're looking for children who are struggling to acquire the skills to go on and read. So having trouble learning the letter sounds of the letters, having trouble stringing those across to form words.
Key basic skills that I think would be red flags if a child was struggling with them. Basic sounding out and simple sight word recognition.
You may notice gaps in their written work and you may notice that their handwriting might be an issue. You also might notice in mathematics some concerns with regard to remembering facts or times tables or concepts such as time.
I don't want to stand there and just watch kids suffer because I know how it feels. I know what they're going through.
And what I think we can all do is help a child to define themselves differently.